Cool. We'll just wait a couple of minutes. Place. 3. Place. Stay in your place. Sit. Sit. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. About to say morning. Afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. We haven't got Finn today. He's chilling out in front of the fire because it's a very chilly day. But he has been on a walk today, and he went with his buggy. It's his birthday soon. He's turning 14, and we have ordered him a very big surprise present for him. And you'll find out about that soon. So you're going to get up on your bed and you're going to stay there because I didn't free you. But he's got an exciting present, and we'll let you all know on his birthday when he sort of opens it. So, yeah. So Finn's doing really well. Stop freeing yourself from the bed. That's cheeky. So if you haven't seen what I did the video I did yesterday at place. So cheeky. If you didn't see what I posted yesterday, we are doing look and sit. Should I pull that part out? There we go. Sit. There we go. So we are doing look, which is basically if you say the word look, hello, then they look in your eyes, not the treats, in your eyes. That is something which loads of people get wrong when they're doing look, is they teach them to look at the treat. But obviously if you have someone else with you and you're on a walk and you've trained them to look at the treats but the other person has the treats, then they're just going to look at the other person. So we're training them to look in your eyes. Look's really useful for different things, like when you're walking along, and it's really good for loose lead walking. Hello. It's really good for loose lead walking because you can just walk along. If they're pulling and they're looking all the way out there to the squirrels, to the dogs, then you can just say look and they'll come back to you and they'll look at you. It's also really good for dogs that like to eat food on their walks. So if your dog sees a piece of food on the floor, maybe a dog treat, and they're like, oh, that looks tasty, I'm going to have a little nibble. We can teach them to look up. When we say look, they look at us as we're walking past. For today, I'm just going to teach you look, and then we might build it up onto some loose lead walking as well. So we'll just see how Harper does today. And, I mean, it could take quite a while, but it is pretty easy. It is quite an easy exercise, and it doesn't take that long to teach you to do it, but it might take a little while for your dog to realise to get it into them. Yeah, understand it. That's it. That's the word. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start. You don't need to stand up. I'm going to stand up because it makes it easier to realise if she's looking in my eyes or at my treats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 treats on the floor depending on where you are. So I'm on a flat surface where she can see where the treats are. If you're on grass or a thick carpet, then you might want to only use 2 treats depending on how to find some treats. So I'm going to put 3 treats down for Harper at 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hands behind my back. I'm also going to put my treat bag behind my back so she can't see that. And I'm going to say look as she looks in my eyes. I'm not going to say look if she looks at the treats. So I'm going to make sure she looks in my eyes. After I said look and she looks in my eyes, and then I'm going to reward her. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to place 1, 2, 3. 3 treats. Hands behind my back. So I'm just good, and then I'm going to put 3 treats on the floor again. Might take a little and what they're asking. I think I just she doesn't understand yet. Look, good. So I'm going to place 3 treats. That's very cheeky. So what I'm going to do is I'll just refresh her because it's building a little bit of frustration, and then I'm just going to start again. But basically, you can't see from my perspective. I will do a video in the week from my perspective, but she's looking at this hand, the one that I have my treats in. When it's behind my back, she's still looking at my hand. So yeah. So I'm going to do it so you can see. Oh, okay. Good girl. Good girl. 3. That was very weird. So what I'm going to do is hover. Sit. Right. Where's good? Here. 3 treats. Hands behind my back.
No, she's gone too far forward.
Ah. So
stand just in front of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should be able to see.
So we're just doing it so you can see from what I can see.
There. Stand where she is now.
Right. Okay.
There you go.
So I'm going to put 3 treats. Look, good.
She's giving lots of behaviours.
Yep, she's given lots of behaviours, laying down, barking. Look, good girl. So she's starting to understand now. We'll come back over here. But as you can see, she's showing all sorts of behaviours like barking, laying down. Your dog can show loads of different behaviours. Oh, she also begged as well. When I was here, she jumped up at me, obviously. So there's different behaviours that your dog can show as signs of frustration, because as a first exercise, you missed it. You're not asking your dog to do anything, so they're very confused on what you want them to do. So as we build it up, your dog will understand that when you say look, it means to look in your eyes. But at the moment, we haven't really told them anything, so we're just waiting. And sometimes they can get a little bit frustrated with what you're asking. With what you're asking them to do. So that is basically the main step of look, and the next step is basically just to add your cue. So what I'm going to do, oh wait, no, we've already added the cue, haven't we? But yes, so then the next step is to test your dog, to proof it, to see if when you say look, they look in your eyes. So what you'd do is you would still put all your treats and your hands behind your back, and you would say look, look. Harper hasn't practiced this, but when I say when you would say look, they'd look in your eyes, not at the treats. But we'll give this a practice. If you saw the video yesterday with Wonder, you could see. Excuse me. I don't know if I did it in the video I posted yesterday. I posted it just before the recent picture we did this morning. We posted it yesterday, and it was a video of Wanda doing look whilst the ball was out there. Look, look, yes, there we go. But a little test as well is you can put the treats all the way up there, and you can say look, look. And obviously, they will look in your eyes. You're very cheeky today. Yes, you are. But I'm not using any specific treats. I've got a bit of her food. Excuse me. I've got some liver treats. So I made some homemade liver treats. And she absolutely loves them. So we've got some of them, and she loves them. So I'm not using any specific treats, especially when there's low distraction. And then you can take it outside. So you would take it to your front garden, to your back garden, to the drive. That's the same as your front garden. But to the path. So you just take it to different places to practice. You're very cheeky today. But yeah, that is look. Have we had any questions?
So you'll have to look after this.
Yeah, we'll look after and respond to any questions. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Yes, little bag there. But that is look. I hope everyone enjoyed that and found it useful. Like I said, if you have any questions or your dog's doing things that you don't understand, let me know, and we'll get back to you. So thank you for joining, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Come here. Sit. Ballet. Ballet.